Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode in a series where I'm doing a campaign for In the Name of Jerusalem 2. In the Discord, I made an announcement where I asked people what they would most likely want to see a faction play of, and the highest ranked by far, with 3 votes between the Roman Empire, the Seljuk Turks, and Bulgaria, were the Romans. So we are going to start a campaign with the Romans. In this playthrough, I will be going through all the different sorts of mechanics of the mod and explaining things as we go along, so you know what to expect when the mod releases in its first phase. It's not out yet. I am not one of the internal developers. I am many others. So, like with Bannerlord, you have the basic coach selection. We're going to go as the Romans. And we're not going to bother with customizing this guy too much. We'll do a little bit, but not too much. I don't really care too much for these sorts of things. Just do a little bit of randomization here and there. I'll go back for the nose a bit. I don't know who bridging noses are. Diddly doo, diddly da, diddly da, doo da. There we go. Hair. I'm fine with the hair. I'll get a different beard though, I think. I want something that's a little bit less. There we go. We'll go to the Roman Empire instead of Cyprus. And we will choose to spawn in Thessaloniki. So you have 2 starting situations, depending on if you choose a Roman. So you can go Cyprus, that's ruled by Isakios. Cyprus, the pearl of the Mediterranean, now under the rule of a tyrant, the people are devastated and have no livelihood. The beginning of the unrest began with a fleet of mercenaries sailing to Cyprus 3 years ago. After arriving in Cyprus, Isakios controlled the whole island with a full stiletto and established himself as the Emperor of the Orient, tricking him into his rule in Cyprus. This faction is now under the rule of Isakios Ducas Komnenos. Then we have the Roman Empire proper. Although the Romanians gradually declined under a round of foreign invasion, the stable rule of the 3 emperors of Komnenos made the ancient empire glow again. The empire strengthened its marriage and exchange with surrounding countries. Constantinopolis guarded the traffic arteries and was the most prosperous and solid city in the Mediterranean. This faction is now under the rule of Basileos Isakios Angelos. You can see him here in his lovely regalia with his wife. And then we can choose, as a lesser noble, your house does not own a castle but manages it for others. You spent your childhood, and we can choose between Thessaloniki, Adrianopolis, and Philadelphia. Thessaloniki, the second largest city and most important port of the Roman Empire, was built by Cassander, king of Macedonia, and named after his wife. The city faces the Aegean Sea, and its walls are made of stone and bricks, with tall towers. Obviously. In 1185, the army of the Kingdom of Sicily captured the city and carried out massacres and looting, shaking the imperial capital until Emperor Isaac sent troops to recapture it. Thessaloniki is in the place where St. Demetrius was martyred, and his relics are enshrined in the cathedral of St. Demetrius, and countless believers come here to pay homage. Not pay homage. The ruling family here is Berenius, or the clan of Berenius. Then we have Adrianopolis. It's an important city in Thrace. It was built by Emperor Hadrian, hence the name. The city is located at the confluence of the Maritsa River and the Tonsus River, making it easy to defend and difficult to attack. It is also an important road node from the Danube River and the Balkan, inland to Constantinople, and it has been a battleground for the military strategists since the ancient times. In 324, Anno Domini, Emperor Constantine the Great defeated Licinius' army here in 378 Anno Domini. Emperor Valens died in a battle here. Today, the city is mainly controlled by the Branas family, which is responsible for the defense of the capital and the suppression of the Bulgarian rebellion. The ruling family here is Branas. Then we have Philadelphia. Philadelphia was a prosperous Roman city in the 6th century, nicknamed Little Athens, for its vibrant festivals and temples, indicating the complete Christianization at the time. The remains of the domed Basilica of St. John, built around 600 AD, remain a key archaeological site today. After being captured by the Seljuks in the late 11th century, it was reclaimed by the Basileus Alexius I in 1098. From the 11th to the 12th centuries, it served as the seat of military and administrative governance for the Phrygian Themis. The city later became a center of revolts against the Andronicus Comnenus in 1182, and its bishopric was elevated to a metropolis, underscoring its enduring significance. The ruling family here is the Mangaphus. Now, I'm probably going to butcher all these Greek names because I don't speak Greek. I'm sorry. But I think I'll go between one of these two. I like these two most. And I think I will go based on looks. I like this guy more, so I'm going to go with Thessaloniki. And then I usually go with loyalty, because that gives us points in leadership, stewardship, and scholarship, and an attribute point to control. And then I'm going to go with equestrian because I like riding. The riding skill is very useful. And then we have extra points here. So either we can have no abilities or any interest in history, or we can be born an ability. All your ancestors grew up on the eastern frontier following the Turkic invasions. Your family has therefore maintained a tradition of serving as Akriti. Now it is your turn to shoulder the heavy responsibility of defending the borders of Rome. Or the Roman borders, rather, you should probably say. You start with 60 initial influence, and you have an additional 50 experience each in the riding, throwing, and athletic skills, assisted by a small contingent of Akriti troops. Defender of Prusa. Your political career was unusual from the start. You participated in the Prus uprising against Andronicus Comnenus. During the revolt, you became a close comrade of the young Isakios Angelos when he became the Basileus, and later discovered you had escaped Andronicus's torture. He embraced you tightly, weeping tears of joy, thanking God for protecting one of his close friends from the tyrant. You will start with 40 initial relationship with the Basileus. Santo. Your father was a trusted scribal office under Basileus Manuel Comnenus. Thus, at the age of 14, through his arrangements, you received an honorary title in the Senate, entering the upper echelons of the capital society. Thanks to your father's connections, you were acquainted with many prominent nobles now in power. You will start with knowing the leaders of all tier 3 to 4 Roman families within the empire with an initial 10 to 20 plus relationship. And finally, landlord. Your parents did not achieve high-ranking positions in the communist period. Through years of careful management, they accumulated considerable real estate in both rural and urban areas. You will start with one additional private estate and a random workshop in your home city. So these two sound very useful, and I think, for roleplay purposes, we'll go as a close friend of the Basileus. Then we can start with different family members. And I think here we will go with an uncle and female cousin, a younger brother and sister, and start at the age of 25. On the 4th day of spring, 1187, Goudeles joined the Roman Empire. I love all of the beautiful silk fabrics and tunics. The designs are absolutely gorgeous. I love all of them. Lovely. So, we start with no village at the start of the game, despite the fact that we are indeed a lord, or we are not, at least, someone of no note. I will start out with getting some points into medicine. Medicine's a very important skill. So I'll start leveling that out, as well as riding. And we have 2 more. I'll put that in columns. And then I'll quickly go through this. Double the amount of renown gained from tournaments. Ooh. That's nice. Broken skill, damage, swing speed. Experience military through battle, minus 20. Sounds useful. Cavalry, burst. Burst. Hard lock. The bow will go for burst skill and armor penetration. Then we'll go for recruitment boost again. Then we'll go for draw speed, damage to shields is useful. Control skill again. More efficiently produce charcoal or crude iron. That's useful. Athletics will go for combat movement speed. Tactics will go for boost formations and assassinations. Riding will go for full speed, veterinary and defense. Scouting will go for history during the day. Roguery will go for minus 20% prisoner escape chance or 20% competitive balance and leave. I think I'll go for the read speed because reading can be quite slow. I'll go for the extra renown plus renown. Combat tips to all troops in the party. Yep. And then battle morale when attacking or defending. Recruitment rate of tier 1, 2, and 3 prisoners, or recruitment rate of tier 4 plus prisoners. I think we'll go for stewardship will go for minus 10% food consumption. For medicine we'll go for recovery rate. Engineering, science, lordship. This is one of the new ones. We'll go for village domain income increased by 10%. And 2 random notables onto your title, gain 1 to 5 power points per week. Scholarship is one of the new ones that allows reading. Theology. We'll grab plus 25.25 pi to gain by day. And that should be us sorted out. Now, we'll beeline our way to the nearest city, which is Thessaloniki. We have 2 days of water and 5 days of food and 13 days of water. We'll quickly make our way to Thessaloniki. We'll see if there is a tournament on. We'll also have a look around the hall here. Well, actually, before I interact with anyone, I want to see if there's any clothing here. So we'll go have a look at the clothing and see if there's anything nice. I don't think there is though, so we'll go back to the hall. Who is here? Eudokia, Berenius, Comnenus. We have quite a decent relationship with quite a few people already. Do we have any tournament here? No, we don't. We have one in Arta, which is 80 leagues away. Miles, I assume, maybe? Where's Arta? Where is Arta? If I scroll out here, should be able to find it somewhere. Shouldn't be too far. There it is. It's right in front of me. I was completely missing it. Sorry, my scroll wheel's a little bit broken, so do bear with me on that. Ooh, they sell horses here. It's a horse ranch. This one is a cattle farm, olive grove. What are these? Oh. Follows. Scroll down. These are looters. Okay, I can take them. Can't wait to do that. Attack!
Cavalry charge!
One of the advantages of this mod is the cavalry, particularly armored cavalry, is very strong. And even though these guys aren't too bad, and it's just 4 of us to take them, they will lose. As they are only slippers. one or two hits, momentous strike, force break, and they're pretty much dead. These guys are very weak. Granted, you should do a lot of damage.
Attack! Ha-ha! We show them!
Lovely. Go. Take all of them. There's only 3 prisoners. We do get quite a bunch of things here. We get some beer, we get some tuna, sugarcane. We'll take, I think, all of this. Does this look nicer? No, it does not look nicer at all. I will take the players, which is the head wrap. That does look nice. I'll also take the tailored satchel. And we'll take the rest of this. And then we can sell it. We'll keep or save just in case. We run into something we don't. Ooh. Okay, so we've had our first event. Vranus has turned against us. So, on the 4th day of spring, 1187, Alexis Vranus, Basileus Complaisant, was incensed by a burning passion for the throne. He won over his German allies and killed the governor of the province of Constantinos Stephanos. He entered the great church and averted Basileus' unjust design, put on the red buckskins, and was proclaimed Basileus by all the troops. You can see we have a nice lovely scene with him there in his resplendent armor, all these men. Very lovely scene. I love all the scene work, I love all the events in this mod. There aren't too many, unfortunately, yet, but there will be more to come, hopefully very soon. We'll wait until morning. Once morning hits, we will go trade. Now, you don't have a trade license from the town's lord, although you can still find a middleman to buy and sell. You will lose some of your profits. To buy a trade license, you need to talk to a governor or lord of the town. So, we can still sell. There is nothing stopping us from selling anything. But, we are not going to make as much money without a full sort of trade agreement, if you will. As a result, we do need to get more food. So we are going to buy some... How much water do we have? We don't need that much water. I think we will sell these just because we'll make sure that we can get more stuff. There we go. Okay. Do we have a tournament? Yes, we do. Naturally, while I can remember, I want to see if we can get some better clothing here. The reason why I keep looking for clothing, better clothing, is... Oh, that's 600. Oh, this looks lovely. Look at that. These are all very expensive. Fine Roman court cap, 17. Even if we just get something cheaper, we can get something better later. This will probably do us wonders. Get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that as well. We'll pay 2,000 for that. didn't get rid of my... no, I didn't. Okay. Anything else? Those. Oh, right. We are all set too. So now there's... save before we do that, actually, just in case we need to. And what do we want? So we have a shield, a lance, a conical helmet, another helmet neck guard, leather shin guards over mail, and an officer's Klebanian over Roycon. We think we'll go for that because it looks quite nice. We'll go with one of our brothers, one of our family members. Okay, we're on foot for this first part. I don't see anything. Well, that was just... I probably should have... Yeah, that was not right. That's all. I probably should have waited. I think what I will do is I will rerun that because... No, I didn't. Okay. I will reload that. So I will wait to do this tournament. Just a little longer. There we go. And we'll go to the arena. Did we buy our clothes? Did we buy our things? Yes, we did. We have exactly 4,000. Right. Let's go select our prize. The prizes are not as nice here, which is a shame. We'll go with the Phrygian helmet. I do love Phrygian helmets. There we go, we can see much nicer now. And this first bout is on horseback, excellent. Mentioned it. We do have custom scenes for most, but one type of problem scene, and that's what's in the Hippodrome would be, because it would take a scene there, and also this one, where the scene design is not exactly simple necessarily, it's far simpler than the Hippodrome would be. If that's going to be modeled or if it's going to be a vanilla version. I don't know what's happening now. Some bloody horse. Okay. Yes, all the horses are all there. Ooh, track.
We've been blessed!
That was a complete failure, which is amazing. Do we have another tournament anywhere else? Corinth, which is 62 meters away. We won't be able to keep and we'll go say hello. We have two ladies of two different families here. We have... Okay, those two are just from family. So we have a barber here. You can get your hair cut. You look very lovely in a little outfit. And this is what the Greek keep scene that we have in the mall. Lovely marble floor. Guards at the door. table with some oranges, I assume. Maybe satsumas. Lovely bowl here. Water jug, wine jug, maybe. Lovely curtain. Very close to a... that's not a fire hazard. Here we have like an accountant table. So we have bags of what are probably money. This is an accounting table. I don't know the exact name or term for it. This would be used to do banking. I don't speak Greek or understand the Greek alphabet. So if any one of you who do speak Greek can sort of understand this, that'd be lovely. We have an outward sort of courtyard scene, as well as more lovely designs here. Some nice candle holders, candelabras. We have another scene out here into the mountains. There's a church out there. Then we have a very lovely bejeweled throne of musicians. We have, I believe you two are who we're looking for. Theodore of the House of Marazones. You seem to be a decent person. So the reason why I bought clothes is because people will judge you on your clothes. You dress well to me, that means you might be a trustworthy person. Relation increased by 2 to 3. Just because of me wearing nice looking clothes. So my advice to any, when the mod comes out, any new players, get nice clothes, and nice looking clothes as immediately as possible. As you can see, this sort of extends out to the scene, but the reason I want to show this is because we have this thing out here, which I just think is epic as hell. We can't go out there and explore this. This is just sort of outward scene work. We have the little sort of the village estate here, as well as the church all the way in the background over there, and a smaller village scene over there. I just thought it was cool. I wanted to document that. But we're not done with this interior scene either. We have more to explore. We have a third floor. With a bedroom. Grapes, wine jug, some more fruit, a whole roast chicken, and what's probably like some sort of tart or pie. A game of some sort of checkers. We can sit down and just admire things here. As well as we have the main sort of bedroom. Look at this. How lovely is this? We have a nice bed here with a lot of silks. Alright. Then we have more stairs here, but I don't think this actually leads to anywhere. No, I can't go there. Okay. So our next nearest planet is in the city of Corinthos, which is 62 away. Corinthos is down south, and I think we might head there and just see what's what. So the secessions of the Dukes of Persia have left the Roman Empire. Okay. Isakios Komnenos has declared war on Granis. We will head down towards Corinthos for the tournament. Maybe we'll get better luck there. Oop. Don't want to accidentally run into more legions. The tournament is still ongoing here. Now we have Kipchak armor here. Not really what I was after, but I suppose I can sell it even if I win. In the keep here, we have more people that we will go and say hello to. We have Theodoros Sigoros, Dukes Peloponnesius. I'll introduce myself, get some relation with him. Now the reason why I'm doing this is particularly with the Romans, Sevastos, Ioannis, Komnenos, Axos, is that the Romans are a bureaucratic government. There is different types of government within the Malt. I'll get onto that in a minute. I just want to admire all the clothing and meet everyone in here and see if we can't gain more relation with the people here. Do we have more people upstairs? Yes, we do. Ourselves with that great noble England. And then we will hopefully win this tournament if we don't have group points. We'll go for the Kipchak captain over now. We probably can't wear it, but we will be able to sell it and make some money, which will be the objective. We'll wager one of these on foot.
Come on!
Why did I do that? I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, he's going over there.
Die, you pig!
I just want to win one tournament, just to showcase the tournaments themselves. I also don't like the ones on foot. On horseback I can win. That's what I'm telling you. Perfect hand-to-hand combats. Oopsies. I don't care too much, I don't care about generally campaigns, but for the sake of actually getting things going, I would like to start making some anyway with this campaign. That would be nice. Stage of the tournament. And we're on flat again. You can't command anyone during these tournament plays, so it's kind of annoying. So...
Ah, take that!
Okay. Final round. Hopefully it's on horseback and not on foot. Yes, it is. Oh, my brother will just absolutely slaughter people with this, which is amazing. Look at his landing. Very novel. Well, what the team has done is absolutely incredible. From the mechanics to the arms and armor, troop system, it's all fantastic. I can't showcase too much of these ones yet because we haven't got to that point. But when we do get some land and some fiefdoms, I will showcase the systems. So we've been 18 renown, 3,000 from the Betson Lancers, and the Kipjack Captain of the Mail, but we can't wear them. So the Kipjack Captain, it's unsuitable because it's not of our culture, even if it is better armor for us. So we have to just sell it on. We will get an extra 1,000 for that, which is very helpful, very useful. And then we'll try finding another tournament. The nearest tournament is in Draster, but we're at war with Bulgaria, so that's not going to be a good place to go. We'll instead head to another city, the city of Tebai. And we'll see if there's anyone here. There is not anyone here. We'll wait until morning. Blades were drawn when Constantinos Ducas Raoul, Castrophylax of Kypsela, and Manuel Radanos clashed in words too sharp. Yet steel did not taste blood that day, for bystanders pulled them apart in the right time. Raoul sent a gift to calm the situation. Confirmed. We have another event here. Due to the threats and destruction of the pilgrimage route caused by the barbaric behavior of Renaud of Chatillon, Sultan Salah al-Din Yusuf began to build the Jihad. He looked to his American vassals and began to summon the army and stand hostilities against the kingdom. So we have a jihad initiated by Al-Malik al-Nasir Salah al-Din Yusuf ibn Ayyub. And so now the Kingdom of Jerusalem is at war with the Ayyubids. And what you will notice is that the Ayyubids have a massive army. If we go to stats here, you can see they have 23,000 men. The Ayyubids, the Kingdom of Jerusalem only has 11,300. So there's a massive difference in both the land they have and also their ability to fight. They do have, generally, tend to have stronger troops, slightly heavier armored, but generally speaking, they are at a massive disadvantage. We'll go to the Lord's Hall here. We should have some more people we can meet. We have Theodoros, Komnenos, Petralifas, there we go. We'll say hello to all of them. Do we have any extra conversations we can have with this man? No. You can also talk to them and share words of ease. And you can talk about their hobbies and things. And this is a way to gain more relation with them. Oh, we lost relation. There we go, we gained some relation. Oh, he didn't like that then. Okay, so you kind of have to weigh in on their personality with that and see if you can make it work that way. Not always does it work. And I fucked up there a little bit. Next, I would like to travel to We've already been to Thessaloniki. We'll try to go to Skopje. See if we can't. Get in that way. They have a quest I could do. Train troops for Myron and the Stones of the Horse Ranch. I don't want to do that. Exactly. Let's head to Skopje. And if you have any questions about the mod and about things that are happening in the mod, please don't hesitate to let me know, and I will be happy to answer all of your questions.
Camel
Take
charge!
Roman's looters. We will avoid that Roman lord because we are an absolute asshole. There we are, we'll go with slings. Brutalize any of these. Get through it, take him prisoner, properly. Two in one.
Victory!
We now have 9 prisoners. We have more things that we can take. Ooh. Fine Roman shoes. What about what I'm currently wearing? Roman shoes with hoses. What do these other shoes look like? We have tailored Roman shoes with socks, fine Roman shoes with socks. These look nicer, I think. These do have better armor, so. Again, we're going to take absolutely everything, sell it all. I want to avoid accidentally getting close to a wood like that, because I don't want to get attacked. I'll also go for these guys here. Again, we just want to try and make as much.
Horse, give him hell!
Go after as many of these small groups of bandits. Take advantage of our small mobile force of cavalry. My lance broke because I hit the enemy. More money that way than trying to kill me. There we go.
We shot those bastards!
lone peasant. We're not going to take the peasant. We're going to leave him. These peasants are quite useless, frankly. As units, they're very weak. They don't level up into anything. We have more looters over there. Not going to bother with them. We're going to head straight into the city. And we're going to start selling off all of these other bits of loot that we don't need or want. We'll sell off anything that doesn't have a good, so you can see that there's food quality. You want something that's normal and above. Anything below normal is very bad. Anything above normal is very good, essentially. Get rid of the grain as well. We're still exceeding capacity. How much water have we got? Let's get rid of some of this food. We'll probably get... how did we get us? 402. Please start getting rid of some of these over. How much we have on the 361? There we go. You know what? We will grab another. Okay. In the hall here we have Arta, that's a long name. Introduce ourselves, we don't get any information of her, unfortunately. Just want to make sure that we did indeed sell up everything, so there's nothing in. Yes, we did. Alright. Oh, yes, we have the balance. So run off. We have some more leveling we can do. We'll put that into Lordship, because Lordship is a very good skill to have. Eventually, we'll take on these bandits. The Lord didn't join us because he doesn't know us well enough. That's fine, because I don't care, because outside
Camel charge! Victory!
stuff here. Go back in, we can introduce ourselves. Ooh. You can purchase... This is something I didn't know. You can purchase a proaster. Ah, I see. Okay. Useful. So you can purchase estates. I didn't know that was something you could do. I know you could start with an estate. I didn't know you could actually purchase it. That is awesome. Now, back to the selling of everything as per usual. We're not going to make too much because we don't have trade agreements, but they're very expensive, so I'd rather not. We are somewhat over the 361, so we'll take that, and then we'll just sell a little bit of stuff. Sell a non. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Very good. Okay. Now we have my brother. Make sure to put them all up in their polearms. Gidos. Polearms. Sophia. You seem to like your theology. So I'll give you your theology. Isakios, you are doing really well. Sweeping wind, releases, and we'll go for and polearm as well. Some dungeon mounts. Go for the mount energy thing, that's useful. Alright, do this. Alright, we are sorted out now. I feel like the best course of action is to just carefully navigate around. I will make sure to myself. Demetrius Radnos from the Radnos family recently passed by Constantinople. Demetrius Radnos hopes that the owner of the Landandros will offer hospitality. He chose to disregard much entirely. Oof. Oof. That's not good. That is good. We'll head to Serdico. The caravans are because they're caravans, so we'll go to Serdico. We have here. Closing the Caleb Andrews. And we have this dude. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Do we have the atonement? First time for the Vars and Darkstar, both of our messages. Nothing else to sell. Okay. So what is the plan going to be? The plan is going to be survive, make our way towards that is a lot of names. Make our way towards Constantinople.
Cavalry charge!
I would like to buy one of the stereotypes because that will give us a starting point with which we can build a small world square. It's not a direct ownership of the village, it's just a private estate which would be very nice. But I don't know how much those cost, so I also don't know how many I can Questions? One every single village, that would be something. Damage to the enemy. Take him out. Your have hit damage. When I sent them into slavery, to the Seljuk Turks. Imagine being a Roman, being sold to the Seljuk Turks, knowing that they are one large part of your life. Come on! Come on! Two left. The blue boy and the red boy. How did he walk? Should not have done. Gotcha. Ooh, that knocked him out. 477 damage.
Give him hell!
Get him.
Yeah!
Some 8 prisoners there. Even more loot. Love to see it. We will avoid this man for... oh boy, okay, we can slip past him quite comfortably. We can't slip past him. Yes, we can. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes. Okay. Sell those. We don't have anything we'd want to keep out of those. So the apples and the lemons. We have too much water, so we'll just sell off the water and call it a day. We have Domesticus, Megas Domesticus Anna. House of Shifra, House of Gidos. Domesticus Anna Gidos. Okay. I am curious as to where the ruler is. He was last seen Synod. Okay. So we will head within that direction, I would think. Megas Domesticus, Basileus Rotatus is starting to gather an army. I will probably go ahead and join it. Where are we? I can't see where I am. I'm over here. I'm quite far away. There's somebody here. During his travels, Joannes Shamaretus was ambushed and he fought his way out with only minor injuries. The incident quickly sent shockwaves through the circles. Many whispered that Chutzas might be behind it. After all, the two houses have got a history of enmity. Joannes Shamaretus decided not to pursue the matter. Making a decision. On the third day of summer, 1187, after sitting for a long time between 3 days candidates, Stephanos Komnenos, Contostephans, Castrophanes, Athalan, Alexius Rogerius Cumulus, Ioannis Shamaretus, Zacchaeus Jesus Christ. He finally decided to give the bureaucracy position of Megas Logariostatus to Stephanos Cumulus Consul with Castrophanes. Lovely. Somebody got the position. Q and rounds. We're going to try our best to avoid them. They are not something we want to find. We do want to fight these though. More bandits.
Horsemen, kill them all! Die, dog!
I love fighting bandits. It's very important. They've situated themselves in that area. So, if you're interested, the way the way Landsbreaking does work is you punch yourself for everything. Very annoying, you've got to rewind outside your back. You basically have, every time you do over 200 damage, there is a percentage chance that there's a chance that your lance may break. If you do over 200. The higher damage you do, the more the likelihood it will break. So, 400 damage, the likelihood is that it will most likely break more than 200.
Attack!
Losing piety because we are fighting against I don't know why it matters because they are bandits. I don't feel like that should impact this food again. And then we will head towards Stilpnos. Do we have anyone in here? We do, we have a few people. Oh, these are just village notables, they're not lords. Okay, well, that's something at least. Okay, if we go down that way, we're heading into enemy territory, which is probably not a smart idea. We are also very, we're not very healthy. We are struggling with our physique. It is 36, which is quite low, so we're going to head as safely as we can to the nearest city. And we've got in. We're going to go trade. We're going to sell off all of our stuff that we got from the battle first. Sling all of the clothing. The mules, obviously, we're going to keep. Sell the grain. And the water. I'm going to go to the public area. You can see here we have physique. If that reaches 30 and below, there's a chance you may die. There's also illnesses and other such problems that you can end up dealing with. You can also buy medicine for different things like arthritis and dysentery, among other diseases. Generally, being out in the open will lower your physique. Being in towns will increase your physique. Which is why I also started raising my medicine skill. I think the breeder perk, which is a very useful perk to have. We'll also put extra focus point of lordship. We'll give him the stewardship point, Gidos, Sophia, everyone else has 2 points to put out. So, minimum I want to put all attributes to 5. The County of Galilee has been founded by the former Count of Galilee. So we have a new faction that is formed. That is the County of Tripoli under Raymond, the same Giles, the Count of Tripoli. This is a secession faction of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. We'll stay here for a little while until we can properly heal up, because we don't want to have low health. You can take one every 12 hours, I believe. Yes, 24 hours, not 12 hours. There's a feast in Constantinople and also a tournament. That would be fantastic. My dear brother, Ladies Thorpe, 3A has become popular in court recently, and I think we should follow the trend and buy a few of them. If you find one of them, please bring them home to me and I'll put them in a prominent place so that all parents can see the taste of good days. We will go ahead and do that. Executive Committee Evangelos is hosting a feast in Constantinople. At the invitation of Theodore Peter Assen, a human tribe named Durut, who's crossed the Danube and is heading south to launch raids on the surrounding lands. Another one by the name of Bulgarite. No, she's named Us. So Durut and Us. Meanwhile, since there is a Monopolis, I will head to Constantinople itself and hopefully make an audience ruling plan and hopefully one to as well. It will be a difficult order to obviously complete, but it will be one that I will try to do. I just say that I don't think I said that. We'll head down southwards. That's not. I wanted to go this way, please. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. So we'll go this way. On the 5th day of summer, 1187, after Stefan the Magic Veliki Zupan's deaths, Vukan the Magic, Voivod of Skoda, was rightly inherited by Veliki Zupan, became the de ruler of the Velika Zupanska Rashta. So that's Serbia. And I probably butchered the name. Again, I do apologize. I am not Serbian, so I can't speak the language. We're going to very quickly just make our way through all of these regions and not get attacked by bloody everybody. That would be really nice. Hopefully make our way to... hopefully make our way to Constantinople. Meet the ruler, that would be nice, and the tournament. Avoid the deserters. No, don't! Oh, why? Getting paused on me. Go, 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 go. Oh, fuck. This is very annoying. I want to make my way there, but it is very difficult to do so. And it's, I'm gonna reload it because that was unfair. In my opinion. Put that back a little bit, hopefully don't go too far back. Here we go. So if I remember rightly, there is, or should be a yes, there is, in Constantinople. So let's head towards Constantinople. Take it slow and steady. Okay, Nemanja is dead. So hopefully head for enemy territory and not get destroyed and murdered and slaughtered. That would be fantastic. Yes, I made it into Constantinople. 5th day of summer, 1187. Papers candidates. The proposition of Sebastos to Stephanos condemns. Constantinople. Okay. We don't have the Emperor here, which is an issue. Where is the Emperor? He is last seen at Constantinople, or has he been captured? Oh, amazing. Well, that's just fantastic. We'll all go to the Lord's Hall and join the feast. Say hello to everybody. See if we can't get some relation. We won't always get relation, but we sometimes will, which is very useful. That's my family number. Around we go. There we go, 23. There we go, another level. There's a bunch of people upstairs. Look at this. The doctors runs. Matsushima. These we have dancers in the main court. Small this man is. Really a child. They're a child, so that's what I tell you. And big and tall. I'm going to take a nice lovely photo of this because this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh. Did I just end up at the top? What is going on? Yes, this is the final room. I don't want to be in the final room. It's Maria of Hungary! Ah, here he is. $17,000 gold. Let me okay, hang on. I want to save the game because I want to have a look at these options because this could be very exciting. I'll call it test. Test 2. There we go. We'll go back, we'll join the feast, and we'll find the Emperor again. They'll give us these, probably up top again. I don't know why I went back up, I'm just going to from the screen manually. Where is he? Supposed to go to, there he is. talk to you. Okay. So we have Paleocastron. The rent for that is $644. There's Pegai, 506. Scamandros, 433. Dinogetea, 0 gold, 6,500. Torres, also 0 gold. I mean, Torres, we already looked at that. Yes, we did. Bleznik. And Stepan. Didn't mean to. Was it Scamandros? No. Sorry, I'm having to find it every single time. It's kind of annoying. There we go. Didn't get here. I'll buy that for 6,500. Now we have we're gonna go to the arena, we're gonna join the tournament, and we're gonna fight in the tournament. And go for one of the Alice Duchesses and fight with our Emperor himself. Because why not? Let's have a look at our lovely Emperor before this fight starts. Look at him. Oh, his plume is missing its texture. That's kind of funny. But he has a lovely little sort of art on his head. That needs to go to the dev team. Whoa. Was that another rebellion? Fucking hope not. Oh, I do want to join I do want to join the fight of the Megos Domesticals. So we'll go to Banaz. Hopefully, how many do they have? Hopefully we can link up with them and not get attacked. That would be very nice. Go to Prosa. So we can say hello to the clan leaders here. Okay. So Banaz, we go. Hopefully we're not getting attacked. That would be very nice. Bye bandits. We'll join him. Banaz. I guess there was 2 tests has been given to Stefan to discuss develops. Custer connects to that. I can't read it. Zacchaeus come in with his great army. Hang on. So we have 2 armies now. Which is larger? Ooh, yes. I want to join that army. Never mind. Yes, I appear to be so. Quickly head back. Don't get stopped by bandits or bastards. We will quickly go and have a bath to bring up our physique again. We have basically no money now, so we have to hopefully make some in our endeavours with the Zacchaeus. That would be very nice. How far away are they? Hopefully not too far. Ooh, our allowance has been covered by the Imperial. On the 5th day of autumn, the finished 7th Jerusalem has finally fallen to the infidels. The news is about to come back to Europe. To Europe and cause an earthquake in the Catholic world. Oh no! Jerusalem has fallen. After 11 days of war, the Ayyubids finally captured Jerusalem. Salah ad-Din Yusuf ibn Ayyub's goal of launching a jihad against the royal of Jerusalem has been achieved, gaining a large amount of influence and piety, and also won the favour of all the nobles in the Sunni world. Should probably say the Islamic world. There's another first to Heraclea Perinthos, and we are going to alter the campaign options very quickly. We're going to disable battle death for player heroes, because I don't want to go in battle. The more disheartening as it is. I'm sorry, let me fix that. Conrad of Montferrat's departure for Tyre. Conrad de Montferrat, Marquess of Montferrat and Kaiser of the Romans, openly expressed his pleasure that the favours of the Basileus were unbefitting his family's status and imperial marriage. His proud hopes had yielded only the blue buckskins granted to few. Having previously taken the cross to reclaim Palestine from the Saracens, he married the Emperor's sister en route. Though initially agreeing to insist on campaigns against the blacks, he changed his mind and set the time a Genoese merchant vessel. Welcomed as a higher power figure by his countrymen, he reorganized the city's defense, and with support from the Italian merchants and established a commune. Lovely. Now we have a keen decision to vote for new holder of Dukes Nassau. We can't decide for that. Now the reason for that is our government. Okay, so if we go to here. Yes. We are an imperial government. An imperial government differs from its feudal counterpart by placing a larger focus on urban areas, and a centralized emperor with his or her court whose influence affects internal politics. It's available only to the Romanians as it has a complex bureaucracy, and the emperor has a direct power over these positions. Because of this, the relationship with the emperor determines the power and opportunities of the vassals in the imperial government. The imperial government is rich in opportunity, but also fraught with danger to those nobles and emperors. Duties. 100% land tax will be paid to the treasury in full if it is not tax exempt. You must answer the suzerain summons by providing military aid, that is, to join the suzerain's army for 30% of its duration. You are obliged to contribute 20% to the suzerain's ransom if they are captured. Rights. When a clan member serves in an army, the royal treasury will subsidize 50% of the soldier's wages. When a clan is short of funds, the royal treasury will provide assistance. Bureaucratic emolument system ensures officials receive regular stipends from the royal treasury. The newly conquered lands will first become a royal domain pending the appointment of a governor. The siege leader would receive a subsidy from the royal treasury. In the Roman Empire, it was called proasteum. Rulers brought support by giving away a portion of the income from royal estates to large families, which holdings were not hereditary. Only members of the great families or a person close to the emperor can participate in imperial decisions. Clans below a provincial rank have a minus 30% limit on the number of domain they can hold. Time required to build a claim on titles for de facto is decreased by 30%. The monarch has the right to revoke anyone's titles. Titles of provincial rank, which is basically a ducal title, a provincial rank cannot be granted to anyone except the monarch. It cannot be granted to others by anyone except them. Titles of fortification rank, which is you are in a castle, so with the Castrophylax rank, the fortification rank and above cannot be revoked by anyone except the monarch. When the de jure of a title dies, if the clan is below tier 5, the monarch may revoke all the titles. The probability depends upon the monarch's relationship with the clan. The monarch has the right to revoke anyone's titles. Commoners granted titles of status must speak the country's language and follow its religion. Commoners can be granted all titles below fortification rank. Commoners can be granted nobility. Centralized provincial administration to prevent provincial governors from consolidating power. Provincial rank titles are usually limited to a 2-year term. Conditions for nomination. Electors must be the ruler's descendants or siblings. Inheritance rules. Functions like primogeniture under normal circumstances, but the ruler can nominate an heir, who receives a 1,000 plus inheritance score bonus. If the ruler does not nominate an heir, the top 3 candidates lose relationship weekly. Inheritance conflict. The new monk and other candidates lose minus 20 to 30 relationship. All inheritance candidates automatically gain a claim on the monarch's title, a teme. The imperial army is organized into temes. Each teme is governed by a dux, who is the only one authorized to raise an army during wartime. Subordinate officials within the temes must respond to the call. Only the dukes can create an army and without costing influence when summoning subordinate officials, unless their relationship is strained. A dukes may invite other dukes from different temes to join the army, but this requires significant influence and a minimum relationship threshold. Subordinate officials who join the army can only get 70% of the basic influence, daily influence reward. The imperial army experience slower cohesion loss. All right. We have another army being created. Save and then we're immediately going to attack. Our first official big battle of the campaign. Alright. I'm not going to give myself any command, I'm just going to let the battle start. Ooh, that almost hit me. Here we have one of the custom battle scenes. Massively overwhelm their force, but they need to do that, because that would be a massive shot. So I'm going to pop the ladders up. That's something. To Adrianopolis itself. I suddenly get flu. That is not good. Two more armies have been created. They're still voting for who should hold Duke's Nassau's. Oh! Who should it be given to? Well, clearly it's not going to be given to me. I'll just stay out of it. Oh. On the same. Wow. This is probably the earliest Saladin has ever died. Interesting. Oh, I'm finally making money from the Parastio. From Dinogatia. Where is Dinogatia? I should probably mark that so we can see where it is. That would be quite nice. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I've got both flu and measles. I need to go to a city and not die. That would be quite nice, I think. Okay. For risk of dying very soon,
Hold arrows!
Because I don't want to die. And this RNG is not fair. Remember, I'm doing this campaign mainly so I can showcase things. If I die immediately, I can't showcase it. So, I'd rather not die immediately. So we'll head our way to Philopolis. Hopefully we'll run into a big army or something. That'd be quite nice to not run into a big army. There we go. Then we'll do trading. Lemons and figs, get rid of them. Then we will wait here for a time. Shuttle, Stablo, Ted Theodoro Shoms, Isihola, Dukes, Paradunavon. Paradunavon. And Ducus Camtises is holder of Duke's Castles. Okay, lovely. Take the money because we need the money. The Principality of Silesia has failed to construct a border conflict claim. The Empire has failed to construct a border claim. Leon Durimis, constructed of Sofrida, is a new holder of Dukes Bulgaria. Very nice. I assume it's a Duke of Bulgaria. So very simple. We will go to the hospital and then see if we can get treated. I've recovered from flu, which is fantastic, but I haven't recovered from the other problem. Measles and flu, we are now healed from both. Meaning we can now go back into the world without much of a problem. We'll head immediately back onwards towards Zacchus Condemnos. No. Oh, you bastards. Didn't need to do that. Hunting around the people. Sure. So I did mark a thief somewhere. I don't remember which one I marked. I did mark something. I can't tell where it is because it's probably been in front of me. Do you know get there? Okay, track. Where is it? It's all the way here. Which is probably a good thing until it gets ready again. Anyway, where are we? I'm joining the siege army yet again. Pile upon that lord. Do it. Take him down. Perfect. The invitation of Fidder Pitteres, the Cuban tribe named Hultan, and another one named Ass. More Ass. Ass came in earlier. Why do we have more Ass? Why do we have more Cuban? Okay. First room 7,000. Doing well against them. Doing quite well against them, I'd say. And them. We're stronger than them. I mean, overall they have more than us, but they're all fairly quite weak on us. Especially these ones at the top here. Let's have a look. Go by the by. So we've done 7 successful raids. We've captured 1 castle each. Cyprus, they've done 5 successful raids. Thrace, we have captured 2 castles. They captured 1. They've done 5 raids. We've done 2. The Subjects have done 13 successful raids. We've done 9. Bulgaria has done 36 raids. Serbia has done 5 raids. They've captured 1 of our towns. That's a lot of raiding. Down the thing. Alright. Again, we'll attack. We must reach the walls. You dare shoot my horse? You hurt him badly, that's your position. In the Lord's That's another successful siege. And I suddenly get an infection, of course. What is going on right now? This is not ideal. What are we doing? I need to depart again because I need to get out of here. Because I have an infection, and I have no physique, and I have no food. Well, I'm about to have no food. Which is not good. Do we have anything we can sell? No, we don't. I'd rather not sell my, how much water do we have? Way too much water. That's kind of the problem here. Yeah, about that. as you can tell, we're not doing well. Come on. I am interested in what's going on with the to meet somebody. Konstantinos Dukas Raoul Kastrophalaxis Kipsela is the new holder of Dukes of Lakesia. Absolutely wreck that king, yes. He's not wrecking the king as much as I thought he'd be wrecking the king. What the fuck? Okay, so I do need gold. I'm gonna give myself just a small amount because I need gold and I need to get this fucking thing. Doing my head in, I don't want to die. That would be nice, to be honest. Go. Alright, which army is the largest? Zach is the largest. It's still the largest army. And he is over this way. Campaign's going amazing. The Creed has now gone to war against us. It's just fantastic. I did get away with it, which is something else. I have nothing. rubbish in the way. What are you doing? Go, 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 go! Ooh. Yeah, fuck all of you. Okay. I don't know what to do at this point. The Romans are in what appears to be a slow decline. And my family just like, oh, buy me things, buy me things. So for God's sake. Where do I meet this lady? She is in Lacedaemon. Where's Lacedaemon? Lacedaemon is all the way down here. Can I get there in 3 days? Probably not. I can't even see where I am because it takes ages to go back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Go this way. Okay. I'd like to get to Lacedaemon, but I don't think I'm going to make it in time. Be nice to. Is it going to happen? I don't think so. No. Oh, holy Jesus. Stop. No. Oh, why? Why? No. Okay. I'm not getting it at this point. The Roman Empire is not doing it. This campaign is not going. It's ironic, the one time I don't play the Kingdom of Jerusalem and Saladin dies really early, which is just amazing. Ugh. Okay. Goodbye to all of you as well. Buy me more clothes again. Who's hosting a feast at Burrow? We're losing all our land because they're ceding. Okay, we appear to be okay for now. We're forced the mod to continue. No, fight me. Fight me. These damn bandit parties just everywhere. It's very annoying. Let me go to the city, please. Which would be very nice of you. More bandits. God. Give me all of your shit. Come on, get across. There we go, eventually. I didn't get in time, of course not. Well, it is what it is. We can go into the city and we'll finally sell off all of the stuff that I legally and didn't cheat to acquire. How much water do we have? There's a tournament going on at Constantinople. See if I can make my way there. As you can probably tell, I'm getting a bit frustrated because the constant losses. People did want me to do the Romans, so I'm doing the Romans as I have been asked to, but as you can see, they're not the easiest faction, at least they're not for me. I don't know where my siblings have gone, so I basically have no more soldiers. On the bright side, I'm not paying for anything. I do have some, though albeit very small income. I've got another custom-made lady, Duke's Shelder. Will abstain from this one as well. Comnemnos Gabras as new holder of Dupes Chaldia. It looks lovely. I love it. The Romans have some of the nicest civilian garments in the world. Really lovely. Another human tribe. One the Yochtu, or Yoglu, Yogtu or Yoglu, I don't know. Why are you so bloody slow? No. Fucking, oh my god. More Calabrian pirates. Amazing. Die all of them. I hate all of them. This is shit. Not very lucky. Apart from when I'm the one being attacked. Oh, we can get some troops. Latin, Greek, Catholic. Orthodox Greek. I'll take the Greeks. Gives us something to work with. Take all of these. I don't want to massively cheat, but I'm just getting sick of all the bandits, and I'm not going to get anywhere if I just keep getting captured by bandits. It is very annoying. No. Oh. Damn this. Okay. Ah! Okay. Right, well, damn you.
Hold fire!
Why? I didn't want to cheat. But we're doing so badly. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. You can go. But I don't like you. Right, get in here. We have some weapons. Reach and swing damage. I'll take that. Psychic damage, reach and handling. Weapon reach of the capture clans is increased. So I'll take that. Reach and damage. The reach is very important. Don't get me wrong. Ooh. And the rest of these can be sold off. I did not mean to sell off my thing, but alright. Sell off all of that. And we'll get some rules. Finally have something, at least. I don't know what to do otherwise. I'm gonna go back to the tavern, sell off business. Giving us something to work with. Something small, but something nonetheless. I'll send the troops into this one. What? No goddamn way. We should have won. Okay. Well, I think you get the point. Playing as the Romans is very dark. It's very hard. So, before I end this, I'll show you some of their other features. So we have all the different political groups here. You can form your own political groups when you have certain amounts of prestige, influence, sorry. We also have the hierarchy, which I showed earlier. We didn't get onto the hierarchy. And then we also have the political court positions. So we have the basileus. Although there have been times in fact, I'm not going to read this because my voice is starting to go a little bit. So I will just scroll down for each of these. I'll go through all of these for you. Scroll down and I'll let you pause and read these in your own words. That's every position in the hierarchy of the Romans. I've certainly got arthritis as well. I do want to check before I leave. I do want to check before I leave what's going on with, what is it? The Abids. What are they doing? How's Jerusalem doing? Not very well. They only have 4 towns now. Well, I think I will leave that there. Thank you all for watching and have a good day.